going to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Alex Wood, a lefty from North Carolina, gets the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, how good has this guy been up to this point? In a day and age where guys and teams are scoring lots of runs, to have an ERA sub-2, that's saying something. Hopefully, we're going to see more of the same from this guy, one of the top pitchers in all the league.
Striding into the box, Matt Carpenter. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Carpenter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero, this is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do we need to know about these guys for this evening's matchup on the road, Dero?
Matt, you take a look at both these lineups. They got their work cut out for them. This is going to be a pitcher's duel. Both these guys can execute and have a chance to go deep in this game and turn it over to bullpen. Somebody is going to have to get that big 2-out knock with runners in scoring position.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 67 degrees our game time temperature. The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he'll get there without a play. It's a stand-up triple.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 1-0 the count. Fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him. Takes this the other way to right. Kemp has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope,
and a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Three and one to the Cardinals left fielder. The 3-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Hernandez sprinting after it, and that's the third out. So it's one run on one hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number one. It's the Cardinals 1, the Dodgers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Austin Gomber, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball one. The 1-0 home. It's a fastball that misses. Gomber has become known as a starting pitcher that frequently works deep into games. The kind of guy you want on the staff when your team needs some rest because he tends to eat up innings all by himself. Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Justin Turner will be next. The 3-0 pitch. Taken, strike one, outside corner.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
The 3-1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bader is there, 1 away. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, you have to be excited to watch Brian Dozier play. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Coming to the plate now, Justin Turner, as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball one. Hit back toward the mound, and this will be put away easily for the out.
Batting third, the shortstop, Manny.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and a strike now to Machado.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back. The 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 1-0. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Jed Jerko, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a high pop-up. Bellinger over to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers. And let's shine the light on shortstop Manny Machado. That's right, shortstop. He can play third, he can play short. It doesn't matter. He's one of the best defenders in the game.
Stepping up now, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're trying to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Sent on the ground out to second, and a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, D'Lo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
In now, Francisco Pena, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike one. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. We're in the second with the Redbirds holding a 1-0 lead. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Lays off 2-2 now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
Two, here it is. To short. Scooped up on the backhand. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Into the box now, Austin Gomber, as he'll take a look at ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2. Wong stands at second with 2 gone. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
.30 pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Here's Matt Carpenter, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 0-2 pitch, and he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. This is on the ground over to first, and that's through into right field for a base hit. He'll come home with it, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now to the plate, Jose Martinez, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Martinez is hitting over .350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cards lead it 3-0. Now in the box, Cody Bellinger, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
0-1 the count. The 0-1 on its way. And it's 1-1. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up. Ball 2.
Boy, a check swing on a pitch way out of the zone. Just held up, but boy, as a pitcher, you're hoping that he swings at that one.
Cue shot here out towards short. Barehanded. He's up with it. The throw. Got him.
The St. Louis Cardinals attack you on defense in this fashion. And let's shine the light on Marcell Ozuna. Another one of those dynamic outfielders that you can't put in a box. Can he play center? Yes. Can he play right? Yes. Left? Yes. Go deep? Absolutely.
So one away here with the bases empty. And coming up, the dangerous right fielder, Matt Kemp. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Just missed with a breaking ball. The 2-0 on the way. Popped him up. Wong ranging into shallow right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting center fielder, Kike.
Digging in, Kike Hernandez will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First offering on its way. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He looks really strong here early in this game, and that fastball is a good example. Put that thing in a great spot and right where he wanted it.
The 0-1 delivery. Missed with a breaking ball. Hernandez is usually more of a threat when facing left-handers like this. The right-handers tend to give him a bit more trouble, so we'll see if that trend continues. The 1-1 home is in there for the second strike. Two out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Carpenter, gets him, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail it here 3-0. So striding in, Paul DeYoung. He hit a sac fly earlier.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
3 balls and a strike to the Cardinals shortstop. Marcell Ozuna waits on deck. The 3-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Machado has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. And with one away, we get a look there at where these guys sit in the current division standings. And you can see them trailing by 2.5 games entering play today. Here's Marcell Ozuna. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Ripped down the line. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line, you can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As he rips it on the ground to second. Dozier ranging to his right. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time. And that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding in, Harrison Bader. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ozuna on third with 2 out. And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cardinals. They lead it 3-0. Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
0-1's the count.
That's a hit, the first in this game for the Dodgers.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first, but the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. That'll bring in Austin Barnes, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Now a snap throw to first. Don't want to forget about him. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Just a bit low, ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
From the belt, the pitch, and he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
Into the box, Alex Wood, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. A 1 pitch on its way. Tries to drop one down here, but he misses. Strike 2.
0-2 is the count.
And he's punting with 2 strikes, but can't connect, so a real wasted at-bat there. Digging in now, Brian Dozier. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Brian Dozier.
From the stretch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Dodgers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Ready now, Colton Wong. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Colton Wong.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Wong is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. And this is taken in for out number 1.
Up next for the Cardinals, catcher Francisco Pena.
Now at the plate, Francisco Pena. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low apparently. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. A chance here for Dozier at second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, number 68.
Ready for another chance? Austin Gomber. He drew a walk his first time up. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cardinals are out in front, 3-0. Now at the plate, Justin Turner hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. Big curveball right down the middle for strike number 2.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader. 1 down.
The batter, number 8, shortstop, Manny Machado.
Into the box now, Manny Machado. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guys swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So here's Matt Kemp now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2. Line toward the gap in left center, and that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get to third base.
Stepping in now, Kike Hernandez, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself in bad counts.
2 balls and no strikes, the count to the Dodgers center fielder. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to the guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And this inning is a perfect example of how quickly fortunes can change in this game. He was cruising along, hardly any trouble at all. Now he walks in a run and is still in the middle of a bases-loaded mess. He's got some work to do to limit the damage.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
First pitch on its way. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. The breaking ball that time in for a strike.
Just way too patient in this situation. With the bases loaded like this is your chance to be the hero.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. The next 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Martinez has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the second out. And there will be no attempt to score here as the bases stay loaded with 2 gone now. There goes Cardinal manager Mike Matheny on his way out to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, not exactly sure why he's getting the hook, as he's given up just 1 run, but nevertheless he's on his way to an early shower. Tyson Ross answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Austin Barnes will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Looking to minimize the damage here. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Bellinger at third. Kemp on second. Hernandez at first. 2 out in the inning. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Ross stands 6'6" and throws from the right side. This is his first year at the big league level. Ball and 2 strikes now.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
The 1-2. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Cardinals 3 and the Dodgers 1. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian as the TCU product. The left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter is the first to bat in the inning. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Roll, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch coming. Here it is. He's running. Drilled down the line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. Ball one to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. The 1-2. Line drive, base hit to right. The run scores from second, make it 5-1.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard, and after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo, an impressive swing of the bat.
Here's Marcell Ozuna as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set with the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. With a swinging bunt up the line. And a barehanded attempt, but he can't get his palm around it. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, he isn't. You know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of that fastball.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Second baseman, number 16.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning, Matt. A hit here could really fire up that dugout.
The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 1-2. Lifted the other way to left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there, and that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
On its way is pitch number 75. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
This is on the ground over to first. And he's safe. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tyson Ross. First at bat of the game for him here in the 5th, as he was a late entrant into this one. And a high strike to begin the at bat. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
Here it comes on 0-2, and he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. Home half of the 5th coming up. St. Louis is out in front, 7-1. Yasiel Puig will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 66, Yasiel Puig.
Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. Here it comes. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 home is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Brian Dozier will be next. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now, 3-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader. One away.
Now batting, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tough slider down low for a strike. A fastball that just misses inside. 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. Popped him up. Carpenter over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The batter, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready once again, Justin Turner. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ross sets his sights. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called 3rd strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They're down 7-1. Walker Buehler gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Matt Carpenter. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready for another shot now. Jose Martinez. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul DeYoung. And he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. The pitch. A ball and no strikes. Buehler 23 years old. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one.
1-1.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Swing and a miss there. 2-2. Two out, nobody on. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Cardinals. They're on top 7-1. Here's Manny Machado now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
First offering on its way. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
You know, you look at this hitter, he doesn't care about being down 0-1. He doesn't care about having 2 strikes with him. He's got the utmost confidence in his ability to work back into the count and get him something over the heart of the plate.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. The next 0-2. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Standing in now, Cody Bellinger. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. He'll get it into second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Hey, there's a base hit right there. Now they have a couple of runners on with less than 2 outs, but they're down by so much in this game that hopefully maybe they can get something started here in this inning.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. I played the game a long time. I've never seen a big league hitter giving that bat away. You chip away and fight until that 27th out is made.
In now, Matt Kemp, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Kemp is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Machado over at second. Bellinger at first with no outs. Hey. 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit back up the middle. Step on the back for one. On to first, and Kemp is bounced into a double play.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Into the box now, Kike Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there in the left for LA. They're down 7-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium. 7th inning upon us with the Cardinals out on top, and it's time to check out the game summary to see how we got here. Here's Marcell Ozuna, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball. The 1-2. Shot toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Down the left field line and deep. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-2. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another one sent foul. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
The next 1-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him. So we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. 4th home run for him on the season as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
I mean, these guys look more like lumberjacks than professional hitters right now. They're hacking at everything.
Here it comes, 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So digging in now, Colton Wong earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And he gets ahead 0-1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Kemp has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, catcher, Francisco Pena.
Settling in now, Francisco Pena. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Count remains at 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. But the Cards do strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run dinger. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Cardinals 9 and the Dodgers 1. So striding forward now, Chris Taylor, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Cardinals are going to get something going in the bullpen now as a left-hander has begun to get loose. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Now batting, catcher, Austin Barnes.
Coming to the plate now, Austin Barnes. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Taylor aboard here at first with nobody out. And he misses with it. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ross is 1-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Yasmani Grandal will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and one gone in the inning. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
The 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Grandal with a 3-1 count now.
I got 3-1.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
Runners on first with one down. And he lays off ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Here's Brian Dozier now, and this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
Too high that time with the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. The 1-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Hey guys, I understand it right there. The third base coach has got to hold them up. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
Stepping in now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a slider in the dirt, and it's ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Line to the right side. And that's in there. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
And that's hitting one-on-one right there, guys. The only way you're able to execute that type of base hit on that type of pitch is to recognize it early, stay tall, stay back, and trust the process.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Daniel Ponce de Leon will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Yadier Molina is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Here's Manny Machado now, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. He's set, and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. A 1 pitch on its way. Right over the middle, knee-high.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand right now.
Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Push to the right side. The second for 1. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One. Kenley Jansen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point. Here's Matt Carpenter. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Left center, base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. Jansen, a right-hander going 6'5". This is his first year at the big league level. From the belt, kicks and deals. A wave and a miss. Carpenter, base runner at first with 1 out. base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cardinals lead it 9-2. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Cody Bellinger.
First pitch on its way. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He's through first and hustling for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box, Matt Kemp. He was a double play victim last time around. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Kike Hernandez, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 9-3 ball game.
You know, that's a nice knock right there, but I want to take a look at the base runner. He got a nice secondary lead. He read that it was a soft liner and it was going to fall, and he's able to steal his teammate an RBI.
Boy, amen about that, D-Row. One of the things I think base running is all about instincts, and that was a terrific read. He took a chance right off the bat that ball was going to break in and fall in, and a good job, and he picks up an RBI for his teammate.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Bare-handed for 1. On to Carpenter. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. A nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. DeJong in an 0-2 hole here.
Same pitch right there. You could tell he measured it, but he still missed it. Let's see if he goes back to that one more time.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hernandez on the move. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning. So standing in, Marcell Ozuna. And all eyes are on him as he needs a home run to complete the cycle. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Kemp looking up, and it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
That jumps off the page at me. He's found that power chord. Hit some huge homers for the Cards.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he throws a cutter right by him to take control, 1-2. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the 2nd out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Into the box now, Harrison Bader. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. 2 out, nobody on. Just a touch outside, 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Fouled away. And there's strike 3. So we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead as the side is retired. But the Cards add on just a bit courtesy of this solo home run. Last chance coming up here for the Dodgers. It's the Redbirds 10 and the Dodgers 3. That'll bring in Austin Barnes, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That's
2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Push softly over toward the right side, but no problem at first, and that's the first out.
Now batting, Edgar Kenley Jansen.
Jock Peterson We'll move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll come in with an average down to 230. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
High in the air out to center field. Bader moves over. And that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 6, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Dozier. He singled his last time up. There's a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Bader is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
10-3 at the end of this contest. The Redbirds scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Tyson Ross wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Alex Wood was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.